Lots of projects can do a 10x. Lots of projects can do a 100x. Very few do a 1000x in one cycle. Every single pitch deck that comes across our desk with our customers in the VIP plan. Yes, that's every single pitch deck. Right? So imagine we come across the next Polygon, the next Solana, the next Helium pitch deck, 2024, 2025, 2026. We have 3 years to make it happen. 3 years to build life-changing wealth in crypto. These are the low valuations you can find projects in venture or angel investing. Because think about it, if crypto is going to 10 trillion, 14 trillion total market cap, take GameSwift. I always tell people GameSwift, not financial advice, but this is an automatic 100x. 12.5 million. Target for this would be 1.25 billion FTV. That's 100x. It's already done a 10x on exchanges. And this is pre-halving. There's a person that will not be named. He's on crypto Twitter. He's a VC. He got in early. I believe he put in like 300 grand or so. There's the stories I've been told in the early round in Solana. And he made over $1 billion. You guys do the math. People are becoming billionaires on one project. 1000x. This is why there's money to be made as a VC in the crypto space or as an angel in the crypto space if you can get access to those deals. The question is, how do you get access to those deals? Stay tuned. We'll cover this in this video. Hey, Tokenmetrics family. Welcome back to Tokenmetrics video. And today we have quite the video for you. We're going to show how to make millions, how to make 100x, 1000x as a crypto venture capitalist or as a crypto angel investor. Getting in on the ground floor. This is where the money is made. This is where life-changing profits, generational wealth is built. I'm your host, Ian Balina, and I'll do a quick intro on myself, and then we'll go through doing a quick recap on how this is going to be the longest crypto bull run ever, then going through actual case studies, actual venture capital investments or angel investments that made a killing. 1000x case study on Solana, 3000x case study on Polygon. We'll go through how to really build a global crypto network of VCs and angel investors, and then how to access venture deals, how to access angel deals, how to have the best deal flow in all of crypto, how to find those 1000x deals. How do you find them? We'll break it down and show you how to do it. Let's hop into it. My name is Ian Balina. I'm founder and CEO of Tokenmetrics, also general partner at Tokenmetrics Ventures, a crypto investment fund, also the author of the book, Crypto Investing Guide, that goes through how to invest in crypto and how to make money in crypto, both as an investor and a trader, available on Amazon and Audible. I've helped build over $3 million startups from the ground up. I know a lot about being an entrepreneur from building startups from the ground up. I've raised over $10 million in capital in the crypto space via crypto funds, equity, or NFTs. I've made money in crypto, went from zero to millions, lost it, made it back again. So I know the science is making money in the crypto space. And I've worked in the crypto world prior to that, Deloitte and IBM, and my background is as a computer engineer. Now let's hop into why this is the longest crypto market ever. For those of you who haven't watched our past videos, we predict the crypto market is going to hit anywhere between 8 to 14 trillion market cap at the peak of the bull run, the peak being 2026. Looking historically, every bull run for Bitcoin, while the gains get lower and lower, the length gets longer and longer. It takes longer for the bull run to happen. And on average, it's about 25% more. So taking that into account, we can expect the new bull run that we're in to last 25% longer. Right now, we're in November 2023, and we can anticipate that the peak of the bull run will be somewhere between spring 2026 and fall 2026. The tail end being November 2026. That means we have 2024, 2025, 2026. We have 3 years to make it happen. 3 years to build life-changing wealth in crypto. And right now, the crypto market is hovering around 1.4, 1.5 trillion in market cap. We're predicting it's going to go from bear case 8 trillion, base case 10 trillion, moon case 14 trillion. Now, the base case is what's likely to happen. The moon case is what could possibly happen, but is least likely to happen. And bear case is just being very conservative. But in essence, it's going to be the longest bull run ever, and we have to be ready with that venture deal flow, that angel investor deal flow. Now, let's capitalize on that. Let's take a step back. Let's study one of the biggest projects to perform well last cycle. Lots of projects can do a 10x. Lots of projects can do a 100x. Very few do a 1000x in one cycle. Solana delivered 1000x returns to early VCs and early angel investors. This is the fundraising history of Solana. They had a seed round back in March 2018. This is like 2 cycles ago. They raised 3.2 million at 4 cents per token. They had version 0.1 of their white paper. Then that same year, June 2018, they had a founding round. They raised 12.6 million at 20 cents per token alongside their private testnet. A year later, they had validator round. They raised 5.7 million at 22.5 cents per token alongside the public testnet. Then a year later, they had a launch round. They raised 2.4 million at 25 cents per token alongside their mainnet launch. So they were basically 2 years after the seed round. They were 2 years, 2018 summer, 2019 summer, to get in early. And then even with the launch round. And guess what? 2021, it went to an all-time high. November 2021, it went to an all-time high of almost $260. Just think about that. Almost $260. That was Solana. So if you got in on the seed round, that was over 6,000x return on your money. That's turning $10,000 to $64 million. Founding round, that's almost a 1,300x. That's turning 10K to $12 million. Validator round, 1,100x. That's turning 10K to 11 million. And launch round, 10K to 10 million. And I mean, I know people who actually made this. This person that will not be named, he's on crypto Twitter, is a VC. He got in early. I believe he put in like 300 grand or so. There's the stories I've been told in the early round in Solana, and he made over $1 billion. You guys do the math. Like people are becoming billionaires on one project, 1,000x. This is why there's money to be made as a VC in the crypto space or as an angel in the crypto space. If you can get access to those deals. The question is how do you get access to those deals? Stay tuned. We'll cover this in this video. Polygon. Polygon delivered over 3,000x returns to early VCs and angels. Back in the day, it was called Matic. They then rebranded to Polygon, but back then it was called Matic. And they minted India's first crypto billionaires. Seed investors, seed VCs who invested in their seed round got in at 0.00079 cents per Matic. Basically, it was dirt cheap. So that amounts to, because Matic went to an all-time high of $2.92, according to CoinGecko. So the seed VCs made over 3,600x return on their money. I know these VCs. We met Polygon in India through one of these VCs. They invested in the seed round, then made the introduction to us. The rest is history. But how do you get access to these deals? We'll cover that. But let me just share my angel investing experience. I've been full-time in crypto since September 2017. That's when I quit my job at IBM. Given my badge, I said, you know what? I'm going to follow this crypto to the moon and beyond, right? Because crypto was the future of money, the future of open finance, the next internet. And I was a very active angel investor back in the day. Nowadays, it's kind of tougher because I'm running Tokenmetrics full-time, but that's why we also ended up launching the fund, Tokenmetrics Ventures, TMV. So now we're kind of getting back into venture and angel investing. Back then, I was heavy in the space. For those of you who know me back in my Blogfolio days, I was posting my Blogfolio every single day, showing how I turned 20 grand to 5 million. This was kind of a daily journal or snapshot. I was early, all these were basically token sales. I was early in Salt, Chainlink, DNT, Civic, ZRX, and people saw me take these angel investments, essentially ICOs back then, or private sales, and turn this money from 20K to almost 5 million. The best returns were from being early. That's why ICOs were so big back then, token sales. I was in the private round of Chainlink. Unfortunately, I did not hold that long in the bear market, and the rest is history. I was an early investor in Filecoin. I went to one of the conferences in San Francisco back then. A Telcoin. That one actually ended up doing well this cycle, but in the prior cycle, I was actually in their private sale. Icon did 100x. Power Ledger, they're still around, did pretty well. Civic, I was doing since 2017. But all this came from our network, from traveling the world. And honestly, it's very tough to do, but the best deals in venture capital and angel investing come from boots on the ground, going to the who's who events or conferences, and finding other builders, other investors and networks. So like this is us in Tokyo, Japan. We were touring Telcoin's offices because we were angel investors in Telcoin. This is us in Paris doing a Crypto World Tour event. We're doing all these big events, kind of like a Shark Tank type event globally. We had events as big as 1,000 people in Moscow, Russia, 1,000 people in London. And this is where we're meeting all these different projects. This is us in Hyderabad, India at a conference. We held an event. One of the seed VCs in our network, who was a seed VC in Matic, Polygon back then, invited them to come pitch on our show. That was licensed to over 6,000 people, and the rest is history. Matic became the big project overnight. And that's actually Crypto Banter ran unit on the right as well. This was August 2018. This is me traveling to Helium's offices more than 1 year prior to them launching, because we were doing research. We knew, hey, this project was very interesting. let's boots on the ground, go out there and learn more. And we learned, hey, this is the device they're building. I had a chance to check out the device, do an interview with the CEO at the time, Frank Monk. And obviously now we're in the media and everything, right? But in essence, the best VC deal flow comes from having a wide global crypto network. You should be able to go anywhere in the world and know what the best products are. So you have to be connected. You have to be in the know. And it's very tough doing that if you're just a new angel investor in the space, maybe you just went full time in the space, or maybe you just launched your own crypto fund. It can be very, very challenging. But how do you get that access very fast? Now, to kind of pivot briefly, I also want to cover why I launched Tokemetrics Ventures, but also show you our public portfolio is available for anybody to go out there and research. But this is why venture capital investing has the best returns, because you're getting in on the ground floor. Our portfolio is publicly available. Go to ventures.tokemetrics.com/portfolio. But to show you some of our recent deals and the valuations we're getting in on, right? Airstack, we invested in their early round at 12 million FTV. Now, the token hasn't launched yet, but we got in very early. Now they're doing incredible things. Even Sandeep, co-founder of Polygon, invested in their angel round after us. GameSwift, this one is actually trading. It's already done over 10x, but we got in early at 12.5 million FTV. My Pet Hooligan, this hasn't launched yet, but this was about 25 million FTV. Dolomite, very, very interesting project. It's basically building perpetual DEX. Coinbase invested in this as well. We got in 25 million FTV. Ola, very, very interesting project. ZKVM, this will, in my opinion, is likely to do well with the whole ZK narrative and this upcoming bull run. 40 million FTV. Foresight led the round. Ready Games Network, or Ready GG, very, very interesting gaming infrastructure project. We got in about 46 million FTV. Gaming will do very well this coming cycle. Movement. This is basically an EVM on Move. Imagine being able to run Ethereum applications on Aptos or Sui. Very, very interesting Ultra project. We got in 50 million FTV. It was pretty high, but very bullish on the Move and Aptos ecosystems and Sui. And Nillion. This one was very, very high. 80 million FTV. Reminds me of Chainlink back in the day. Arthur Hayes and his fund also invested, or family office. Very, very technical project. This is just a curation of a small handset of projects. These are the low valuations you can find projects in venture or angel investing. Because think about it. If crypto is going to 10 trillion, 14 trillion total market cap. Take GameSwift. I always tell people GameSwift, not financial advice, but this is an automatic 100x. 12.5 million. Target for this would be 1.25 billion FTV. That's 100x. It's already done a 10x on exchanges. And this is pre-halving. Post-halving, very, very interesting project. Polygon Studios also invested. To be honest with you, the money is made getting in early. And unfortunately, it's limited who has access to those projects, right? So not everybody can invest in a fund like ours or whatever. But if you're an angel, if you're your own VC, you can still find ways to do it. But it's very challenging, right? Because one of the challenges is, especially in the US, you have to be rich. In essence, right? You have to qualify. In the US, it's called, you have to be an accredited investor, Reg D. You have to have either a net worth, not counting your home, of over $1 million, or you have to make over 200K a year individually for the last 2 years, or you and your spouse have to make 300,000 US dollars in the last 2 years. So in essence, you have to be rich. And even when you're rich, you have to have the deal flow, right? You have to have a network of other angel investors. Like the same way we met Polygon, that was through other people we met through our network. And you also have to be connected to the VCs, because typically all these big projects, there's a lead VC who comes in that anchors the round. They set the terms, the term sheet and everything. Then they help bring in other investors. If you're just brand new, what's the value add to have you brought in? And that's very, very challenging. And that's why we're launching the Tokemetrics VIP plan. We had the plan for a while. We sunset it, and now it's coming back. And we've made this a much more improved plan. We listened to our customer input and feedback, and now it's really becoming more than just a network of other angels and VCs globally, but we're actually sharing every single pitch deck that comes across our desk with our customers in the VIP plan. Yes, that's every single pitch deck. Right? So imagine we come across the next Polygon, the next Solana, the next Helium pitch deck. We're sharing this with other VCs, giving them access. They'll have the same access and deal flow Tokemetrics and Tokemetrics Ventures has. That's the plan with the VIP plan. In essence, this VIP plan, and I think it's pretty cheap, $500 a month, cheaper if you buy the annual plan, gets you access to all the deals we'll see. And we'll also curate them and share with you in real time the products we're talking to, the ones we like, the ones we end up investing in real time. So if you're an angel investor or a venture capitalist and you have more than $50,000 to $100,000 to invest per deal, this is the plan for you. Now, I know it's not for everybody. It's not for anybody who's just trying to build a portfolio. We have the basic, advanced, and premium plans that help you do that. Make your money with that. But if you want to start being an angel investor or VC and getting access to the same deals we like and knowing what we're doing in real time, this is the plan for you. Here's an example, right? Basically, we'll have a Telegram alerts and Discord alerts that share different deals we like. Hey, this company is doing XYZ, a nice short blurb on the project, the valuation. And here we have a project raising 1 million at 16.67 million valuation. Right? It's an omni-chain liquidity platform. We'll be sharing all these deals a few times a day, depending on how many deals or how active the crypto space is. And then we'll take those same deals and also curate them, find the best deals we like, not financial advice, and send out an email once a week of the top active venture capital opportunities and angel investment opportunities for crypto VCs. They're in the network, right? You have access to our team. If you want intros to any project that we're talking to, that we could even do. Now, this is not for everybody. This is meant for VCs and angel investors, unfortunately, right? Because the typical check size as an angel investor is, let's say, 50 grand or even 100 grand for some projects. So this is not designed for everybody, but wanted to create a plan that will offer value to those people who are graduating out of the platform and making money and want to become larger players in the space. Definitely check it out. We're trying to give access to as many people as we can, but unfortunately, it has to be limited because VC world is small. The angel investing world is small. It's just, unfortunately, that's the way it is. But anyway, we are launching the Tokenomics VIP plan. And if you want to find products like Polygon early or Solana or others, we think this is a great place to start because we're constantly coming across several projects, several decks every single day. Just venture. These are projects that haven't even launched yet. And now we're able to share those projects and the ones we like and the ones we're actively talking to and investing in with our customers in a VIP plan. All right, so with that being said, check out Tokenomics, the platform. We have a free trial. Unfortunately, there is no free trial for the VIP plan just based on how things are. However, we do have a coupon code you can leverage called 100x, because that's what it's about, getting the 100x, 100x, gives you 25% off. Yes, you can use that for the VIP plan. Definitely check it out. Nothing to lose, really. And obviously, tune in, put on alerts on YouTube to get this video. Guess what? We're taking all the best clips on Tokenomics and making them available on a whole new channel called Tokenomics Clips. Check it out by going to youtube.com/@ the @ symbol, Tokenomics Clips. Get all the sound bites, all the alpha in very easy to go consumable format. And check out the book, Crypto Investing Guide on Amazon and Audible as well. With that being said, if you're an aspiring crypto angel investor or crypto VC, we'll see you on the other side. And as we like to say, the moon is not the limit to the moon and beyond. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we have even more content for you at Tokenomics. Get there using the link down below.